On this week's episode, we discuss everything from Lily Allen's latest album.
She dressed up as her for Halloween.
Oh my god!
Yes, she dressed up as the other woman.
That is giving like baddie though. That is giving like, oh my god, she really showed him. So solving some of your life dilemmas, whether that's you and a sibling that have drifted.
Just tell them, let them know, because they probably feel the same.
Yeah.
And like, it's not like a friendship. It's worth investing in your siblings.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
Or whether that's you hitting a little bump in your relationship. When we have an argument,
You
I
bring
know
it
that
up.
not even that, but I know that I would. No, but
Poppy's
like close to
revealing
that,
her like
how she would do it. Either way, it's a good one, so make sure you tune in. Right, welcome back to the LuxeGen Group Chat. Guys, I'm joined today with Lola and Poppy, both looking very nice. We've gone very autumnal. Can you run me through what you're wearing?
You go, Pops.
Of course. So I have, it's not a matching suit, but I've got my suit trousers are from Zara. They've got quite nice pleats.
Yeah, they're
when
like
I stand.
balloony, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
quite
really
balloony.
nice.
Then a shirt that's actually my mum's. I don't know where it's from. I think maybe like Massimo or Zara.
Oh, it's
Then-
giving, that's giving mum like a little bit. You know,
Yeah,
got
something
her stuff
along
together.
those lines. Then this is actually a Zara blazer. My loafers are Deichmann and they're really comfy and I quite like the gold buckle
I love
detailing.
that.
And then my glasses are Jimmy Fairley.
Lush. Lola, you're looking very cool as
I've
well.
gone very opposite to you today, a bit more laddie.
Yeah.
I've got Adidas burgundy sambas on, brown H&M trousers, which are like huge, by the way, but kind of like drowning in them, but that's what
Kinda
I like.
love that.
I
vibe,
love
yeah.
If
that.
you're not drowning in your jeans, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, good.
And then this is a track jacket from Night Lab.
Very cool.
Nice.
You
I
have-
really
I
like
this
it.
laddie vibe.
Thank you.
Suits you.
Sometimes I either go really girly or
I feel like we're the same.
Yeah,
it's
we are.
either or.
One or
Yeah.
the other. Either end. Love that.
Saroop. What are you wearing?
I have gone for this Argyle knit from H&M. I've got some barrel leg kind of dark blue wash jeans on from Abercrombie and very cozy. These kind of like shearling loafer suede boat shoes from Dune.
Yeah, I love
Which
those.
I'm just, guys, I love cozy season.
I love the colour of those.
Thank
Yeah,
you
and I
so
like
much.
the studs as well.
I appreciate this, guys, honestly, because I feel put together when I wear them.
You should.
And I feel ready
Where are your
for
socks
winter.
from?
My socks, chunky boys. I think my socks might be Uniqlo last year. I feel like
Nice.
Uniqlo have very good alternative socks, like slightly thicker. I don't want to wear white socks for this, and it's quite hard to find like the right vibe, but a nice little mauve one. Right, should we get into it?
Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Anyone heard Lily Allen's new album?
Oh, I've heard of this controversy.
It's
but
insane. She basically reveals, like, word for word, exactly what went wrong in her marriage and, like, basically exposes what, like, a slimy, like, guy
but like for
he
people
is.
that don't know, she's no longer.
She used to be married to David Harbour, and he's from...
Stranger Things.
Yeah. And they had done, like, an architectural digest. Everyone was obsessed
Oh,
with them. Like,
I loved them.
I remember that. Now you've said that, I do remember that.
Well, people have gone back and rewatched that and been a bit like, oh, it kind of screams toxic vibes.
Really?
Because in her album, she basically reveals that when she was on stage in London, he basically called her from the other side of the world, being like, I'm going to have to open up this marriage.
What?
And she was like, fine, if you're going to do it, like, at least I want to know, and let's have some rules. It can't be anyone that you know. It can't be a colleague. It has to be some sort of exchangement to, e.g., pay.
Yeah. Whoa. What a woman, though, to
Yeah.
be like supporting, like, first.
It was the straight away of the fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I think if he's going to do it, he's
I
going to
agree,
do it.
yeah.
if
you're
you
not gonna
say no,
stop.
you've
Yeah,
basically been
agreed.
told this is happening.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it or lump it.
Yeah.
Anyways, she kind of like says in the album that during that time she kind of wanted to like show off who she was. So every night at stage door she'd come out in like a mega outfit. Kind of like, we will think, to show off to David, being like,
Look
this
what
is
you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Anyways,
Lily Allen.
the album kind of literally exposes everything and talks about another woman called
Madeline, I think.
I think
Because she dressed up as her for Halloween.
Oh my god.
Yes,
she
Because
dressed up as
apparently
the
one
other
of the
woman.
That
songs-
is giving like baddie though. That is
Yeah.
giving like, oh my god, she really
Like,
showed
apparently
him.
one of the songs is called Madeline.
Yeah.
She dressed up as her, and then apparently in the song it's either got like text or like verbatim
She
stuff
reads out
about
her
the
text.
cheating.
She literally says
Oh, so it
everything
actually
that
was
like goes
cheating.
on.
So it was
Or
like,
it
yeah.
was, other relationship with this woman.
God,
She
that's
puts on an
wild.
American accent and reads out every line.
How long were they together?
Quite a few years.
Yeah, a
Is it?
couple of
Jesus,
years.
That's really sad. But I mean,
Really
God,
sad.
she's gone about it in the best way.
I mean, if you're gonna date a singer, and you're going to cheat on them. You
no,
best
as in-
believe a
yeah,
song's
get
coming out.
ready.
Hell yeah. And you always know it's going to be the best album.
It is such a shame because I really liked him and he was on Stranger
Yeah.
Things and he was the dad and
Yeah, well,
downfall
Well,
of David.
They do be good actors. They're good at their jobs.
They
It
are.
turns out.
but yeah, poor Lily. I love her though.
Oh, she's an
like
icon.
British icon.
Another thing of celebrity news.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of controversy around like Strictly and Dancing with the Stars judges versus the young female contestants.
Sorry,
Yes.
Lola's hand.
Sorry, I love Strictly.
She got.
So for the UK version, it's Shirley versus Amber Davies, and
Yeah.
then in Dancing with the Stars, it's Carrie-Anne against Alex Earl. To the point that Carrie-Anne had to do a TikTok addressing. She is not attacking Alex, and Alex has commented back in response and support that she is just giving her feedback. But a lot of people are saying, is it the older woman who used to live that life, who used to be the one in the spotlight that is now subconsciously
Slightly, like,
being a bit
jealous
harsher,
and a bit-
jealous, with
I'm
the
not
younger.
gonna lie, Alex Earl is absolutely killing it on
She
Dancing with the
is.
Stars.
is smashing it.
She is. She's like too good. Also, in the sense of Strictly, Amber Davies is good, but
She's also she's a musical
Is that
theatre gal.
unfair?
Like,
well,
she's-
so
sorry.
sorry, I've completely interrupted, but I think it's unfair to a degree that, you know, a lot of people out there, like Chris Robshaw was a rugby player, no experience.
love him.
But what Amber has said, and a lot of people have come up with, is even though she's trained in West End, like you were not trained in the cha-cha-cha and the Viennese waltz. So you have the musical
I
rhythm.
understand
Yeah,
that,
you've
but
got
like
more.
you've got the rhythm, you've got the like routine, you've got the rehearsals, like you've got that whole process down. It's normal. Whereas Chris Robshaw on the rugby, like
It's true. I feel like because it's celebrity, it is hard. Like slim, like
a lot of celebs are.
Yeah, do you know
and
what I
I do
mean?
think it's a comme si comme ça of
Sorry, guys, she's actually multilingual.
it's
over
like a
here.
so-so of ultimately the show is to entertain.
It's true.
If you were going to win a national title and it's
Yeah.
like, you know, but ultimately even some of the celebs like Chris have come out. He did come out and was like, yeah, there might be some unfair advantages, but we all did know this coming in. And
Yes, yeah.
it's just a bit of a laugh.
Can I just say, I've never been so attracted to you. You've gone like political, like
Hello.
Fiona Bruce has walked
Maybe it's
in
the
and you're going
suits.
very like, oh my God, I love
It's
this
because I'm
for
very
you.
passionate on Strictly.
I was going to say, preach your piece.
I love it. And I love Amber Davies so much. And I know it probably is unfair, but I'm biased, arrest me, and I love her.
Take me.
And she's been really tearful on the show, actually, because I think when she's been in the dance-offs, ultimately, if someone else has been sent home, there is an element of guilt there because you know you have the background.
Yeah. My other question is, who are going to be our new Strictly hosts?
Alison Hammond, where can I sign the petition? Where? Please.
I'm still fighting for Jojo Siwa and Chris Hughes because
Oh no! I think they'd start like snogging like mid. I think they'd be like. I think they would go like PDA.
But think about it. Jojo's got the dance background,
Yeah,
and
it's
Chris
true. No,
knows
that's
British
good.
culture.
Yeah.
And so they
It's a
can kind-
perfect pair.
It's perfect.
A little bit of rap to lighten the mood. You know
Do
what I
you
mean?
think, though, that you think the new hosts need to have an element of dancing background?
No, I
So
don't.
do
'cause
you
they're
think
not
it could be
dancing.
Sam Thompson and Pete Wicks? Also, Pete's done it.
Yeah. No, he's done. Actually, do you know what? Yeah, fair. I'm happy to give anyone a shot, but
They're not your cup of tea.
yeah, I just think. I think there are people with maybe slightly like bigger personalities that I think
Okay.
can really shine.
I do think there needs to be a glitz and glamour side on the female front of the host.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
I love. That's what I'm
100%.
saying. Like, guys, Bake Off has never been so glitzy and glamoury. If that's a
Glamoury.
word. With Alison and Noel. Like, I
I
look
bet.
forward to seeing what they're going to wear, and like that's part of it, isn't it?
I
Like, the
would love
comedic element.
Alison, but I almost think with the trajectory in which she is flying in her career, she can do more than
Oh,
Strictly.
I agree.
I
I'm
think
trying to think
Strictly
who
is like
else.
top tier television. I like that's
Yeah.
like my goal to go on. in
Yeah.
life.
Oh, I
trying to
want to
think
go
of who
on
else.
so badly.
Yeah, somebody sign us up.
Guys, I know you like Jojo Siwa, Chris Hughes. We love them. Another celebrity kind of now like romance bromance. Kim K and Sarah Paulson.
They're so
good.
funny.
Oh my god! Like I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was an interview of them, and they are literally
Cackling.
Wheezing.
wheezing like silence.
What
and
was
they're
it?
both
It
just
was
like
so-
mouths wide open.
They
about
are
what they could
someone
keep-
who would steal something.
Yeah, because they were doing an interview for their All Is Fair press tour.
Yeah.
And then do you know what they were?
They were asked who's most likely to steal from wardrobe or something out of the cast.
Yeah, but they were just like creasing. Like
It's because
mouths
they got
were-
into like like, they found it so funny because I think they said that Glenn would be a kleptomaniac, but then they were joking. And then, you know, when you panic because it's like a press tour, be like, no, she wasn't actually.
Yeah.
Because
And
the
the interviewer goes, oh, really?
I know her. She's my friend.
Really?
Honestly, I went on a press trip with her and I sent it to her. I was like, this is crazy. She was like, it went viral. Kim K like reposted her. But I was like, that's so wild.
Kim
that
is
we
like
are one person
absolutely
away from
wheezing
her.
at it.
She's like, her jaw doesn't move because she can't like stop. And then they're both like tearing. But it's just like, have you seen those like pictures of them when they come outside of them like press tours and Sarah Paulson's just posing to the paps like pretending to hold her ass?
They're
And they're just like actual
She's
best
so
mates.
funny, Sarah Paulson.
But like, imagine like it's like us, but God forbid we were given a greater platform to actually
my
be
God.
ourselves.
Have you
Yeah, that's
seen
nuts.
Sarah and her? Are they fake boobs that she's been given in an outfit? She's dressed as Kim K in basically a
Oh.
BTS clip.
Oh, yes.
And oh my
haven't
God,
seen
like
this.
her boobs are up to her chin. Kim's kind of slaying it, but Sarah just looks kind of uncomfortable, but she's like kind of rocking
Like
it.
going for it.
Like it's a lot of work. Apparently her bob gets straightened like every 20 minutes or
Really?
something.
Wow. But I really want to watch it.
Me
like apparently the
too.
production is crazy.
What's
and
it
all that.
about?
Cast is mental. And then I'm really intrigued to see how Kim is as an actress. I did
But
obviously see...
she's done a few
so
things.
good.
Yeah.
Like she is very good. Like she's commits to the role. You got to give her this. Like when she
Yeah.
does something,
Yeah.
she does not do it by halves.
So obviously Kim slays everything.
Of course.
But do you know who really is at the moment? Jonathan Bailey has been named the sexiest man
Yes,
alive.
I've seen
Yeah.
this.
He Oh, you
Thoughts?
don't agree?
Like he is sexy. Like objectively fine. Man alive is. Whoa.
I completely agree.
I agree. I'm on team Jonathan Bailey.
Yeah.
Really sexiest man alive.
Alive.
Of this current
well.
year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's this current
Yeah,
year.
of this year. But I don't know. I think in my head I'm a bit like, is there not others?
It's my
I don't
favourite thing
know.
on TikTok when they call it "Who's the White Boy of the Month," and
Scream.
and they named Jonathan
Fair.
Bailey as the white boy of. You know, we've had Jacob, and then we had Jonathan, and then
Tom Holland.
Tom
Yeah, I
Holland.
had him.
Who's white boy of the month
Yeah,
right
fair.
now?
Fair.
I
It would
just
be
think
him.
Jonathan, you know, he can sing, he can dance, he can act.
Yeah.
Seems
I did.
lovely.
I found-
He seems like a little cutie. Like when Charlotte saw him at the Burberry show, he's just a little
Oh, he
pocket
seems like
rocket.
a very genuine, like
Genuine,
down to
nice
earth
man.
person. Yeah.
Love the sexiest man alive being gay. Like
Oh,
that.
Yeah, I
100.
agree. I was like,
That's
come.
so here for
Do you
it.
know what, men? Take notes.
I said this before on the pod. I only got through about an hour of Wicked because
Never
I
watched
did
it.
find it really, I found it really cringy. And I won't lie, I found him a little bit.
No,
cringe.
I fell in love with him in Bridgerton.
Me too,
Because
too.
he's like yearning
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
woman.
yeah, true.
So that's what I'm saying. Don't watch Wicked because it's a little bit.
Yes, do.
No.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, he was great in that.
He was
I bet
incredible.
he
Oh my god,
is.
quality wise, like his
I
performance.
know, but
is
if you
top
like
tier,
musical
but
theatre like I do, the way he dances and sings and projects and
that's the
dancing
thing.
through
We're
life.
not musical theatre girlies, and I didn't know it was that intensely musical theatre.
No, he's
and I was
just
like, if
something
this
else.
chick breaks into another song and I turned it off, I was like,
No,
"God."
honestly, I could have.
That
Really?
explains a lot about you, Pops.
Yeah, I love it. I'm a musical theatre girly through and through.
Have you guys read that Vogue article about how posting your
Yeah.
boyfriend is no longer cool? So I feel like this discourse that we've had ever since kind of like adolescence of I don't want to generalize, but obviously men of our generation and there being more attention to these things of, we have a lot of incels in society, unfortunately, and there's this whole kind of toxic masculinity. And I feel like she's addressed it so well in terms of, if you think that it's saying that having a boyfriend isn't cool, you're not understanding the point of the article. She's not
100%.
saying that. What she's saying is like, we're no longer kind of subject to this toxic masculinity. We're as a generation and as women, we've advanced so far past that we no longer kind of need to tolerate it.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
Yeah, in a nutshell, I saw a TikTok of a creator from beginning to end. She was just spitting facts and explained it really well. What you kind of were saying was that if you're seeing this and then getting offended, you should take a look at yourself, not in a
100%.
negative way,
Yeah.
but in like a really sit with that and realize, why has this article offended you? Is it something to do with your personal self or your current relationship? And she was basically saying that this is not to say men suck and if you have a boyfriend, it's cringe and da-da-da. It was mainly that, like you say, we don't need to have that to feel fulfilled. When you were
Absolutely.
18 or 16, even for young girls listening now, you feel like once you've got them, it was like, girls
It's a
would feel.
validation. It's a validation thing, and
Yeah.
we're no
now
longer.
we don't need it. And it was also saying that with the state of, the world and some places, is, nowadays we're maybe not as proud to show it off
Yeah.
because, not the men at the moment, not always and not everyone, but not necessarily are
the
people
best.
you want to show off.
I agree. I think also the way of like, you know, like the UK and certain things like that. Like, guys, I will walk past a bunch of like teenagers, and the fear and anxiety that runs through me when I walk past a group of boys, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I saw Looking for Lewis do a TikTok, and he was like, if anyone in the relationship is bothered by this, then there's something wrong in your relationship, which is
100%.
true. I read it and I was like, cool.
Oh, I saw a girl and she like did a TikTok and she was like, sorry, I think this is pretty cool. And it's like her snuggling with her boyfriend and everyone's like, clearly somebody
there we go.
didn't read
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
article.
there we are.
People are saying the next question is marriage a scam?
I know,
But I thought that it was very refreshing, and I would love to read more onto it or hear a lot of other people's opinions.
Yeah, because I think it's a really hard, I think we all pussyfoot around the topic, don't we? And a lot of
100%.
that is definitely years of us adhering to what men think
Yeah.
and like, oh my God, but if we piss them off, they won't like us and that sort of thing. And it's like, obviously that's not true. But after years and years of society conforming to that, obviously there's an element in us all that is a bit like, oh, well, you know, you don't want to end up alone and stuff like that. When actually, no, be picky and wait for somebody who supports these kind of articles and is educated enough and developed enough to appreciate how much women are capable of without, you know, you should be together because you want to be, not because you need to be.
all of us have boyfriends here, and we're still quite passionate about it. And what another creator was saying was, if you are happy in a relationship and you are proud, like we all are, it doesn't necessarily need to be posted, and being posting does not equal proud.
100%.
And most likely the one that's projecting it so much more online is the ones that need to look internally.
Yeah.
100%. Anyway, moving on to anything that we're loving, anything we've seen, fashion, food, sport, anything.
I actually saw something on the weekend which is really cool. Palace Skateboard's new office space has just landed in Elephant Castle, and they're doing a collab at the moment with Nike, and it is insane.
Oh, so it's like an actual skate park.
It's one of these amazing old Victorian buildings, and it's huge. And inside is a skate park, and basically the floor then lifts up from the skate park to the ceiling and becomes a football pitch.
No
Wow.
way.
Yeah, it's insane. They've got their offices at the front of the building.
So this is like a permanent thing for them. This isn't...
I don't know if it's permanent, but I walked past with Maya Lucky on the weekend, and we were just going past and everyone looked really cool, and we weren't in the coolest outfits. I was like wearing a cardi and like really chill, and Maya was like in like a fluffy coat, and we walked past and we were like, oh, should we go in? Should we go in? And then we were like, okay, no. When we walked back, and then we walked back and they were like, do you have wristbands? We went, we're not coming in.
Did you just not feel cool enough?
We were just like, didn't feel
that.
cool. I know, and I really wanted to go inside.
But do you ever get that when you're like, oh, but if I was wearing my cool outfit, you'd all know that I am.
I was
cool.
like,
hate that.
I promise, I'm cool.
I've got it in me.
Do you know the Arthur meme when it's like this? That's what I imagine Lola stood outside.
I was going to show her phone like, I've got something from Palace.
I promise. That's cool,
But
though.
it's the most insane space.
very
It's gone
cool.
viral on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, well, I can imagine.
Yeah, and at the front, I think there's a
football
shop as well.
Okay,
It's
they've got
also
a bit of
been
everything.
plastered all over Lime bikes as well. Palace is one of my favourite shops ever.
Yeah, it's
I think
so
their
cool.
Friday launches are like amazing. Like every Friday I get a notification, I go,
Uh-oh. Somebody's going to bring lunch in all next week because somebody's got no money.
So that is something I'm loving. But restaurant-wise, I've found the best restaurant
Really?
ever.
You say this a lot. Your last one was Berignac, so tell me the next one.
Well, this one is called Speedboat, which has been around in Soho for a while and it's quite famous. But the new one in Electric in Notting Hill is amazing. They basically converted this whole space to be quite an authentic Thai sort of. Like, it feels like you're traveling, basically.
Oh, that's
I've never
cool.
gone traveling, and I felt like I was like in all the photos I've seen of all my friends. Like, what the hell?
Wow.
It's like super cool. The menus are super like authentic. The food is one of the best. Like,
Really?
oh my God, it's amazing. It's meant to be, which is quite not confusing, but this is correct. It's Bangkok's Chinatown food.
Oh, okay.
So-
their take on it.
Fine.
Okay, that's
So-
quite interesting.
It kind of ranges from like non-spicy food to spicy food. So anyone can go.
Okay.
But my favourite bit is if you go with a group of people, you can get a beer tower that's
Oh,
sits
lovely.
that's
on your
sick. Of
table
course that's your
Funny.
favourite
and just
thing.
have a little...
Now we know the real reason she likes the restaurant.
I quite like an interactive
That is cool.
restaurant.
No, I know
I
what
like
you mean.
that.
Like something a bit different is quite.
Yeah.
There's a lot these days, especially in London. So I feel like to bring something new is quite hard now.
Yeah, and
I
they kind
love
of
that.
get bought out on like cheap plates, and I love it.
Yeah,
It's like
nice.
messy. You get everything,
And it's like actually about like the food and the actual
the
experience. for
food
once.
is honestly unreal. Everyone has to go.
Right, one thing that I know actually you two will love. The first ever Chick-fil-A has opened up in the UK. Is it London? No, it's Leeds.
Oh,
Big up Leeds.
no.
That's where it. No. You'll be coming to Leeds.
Yeah, facts.
So honestly, guys, we need to go.
Yeah, I need to.
What
feel
is
like-
so different about Chick-fil-A?
I don't know, but the queue that went wrapped around the city centre of Leeds for 3 days makes me think it was
Yeah,
good.
wow.
Because I would like to do like, not in a day, but in a weekend, I would love to try like Chipotle, Taco Bell, and then Chick-fil-A to actually do like a what is the difference and what makes them all so good.
I'm just waiting for like
Raising Cane's.
Yeah, Raising Cane's needs. This is a formal request for Raising Cane's to come
Dear
to the
Lord,
UK.
please may it come to London.
I just want to know, why have you got brioche and chicken and a thick sauce all together? What's the
I don't know. I don't think I've ever gone past a Raisin Cane. I don't know what it is.
no,
But
it's
I
American.
do. I
That's
do.
what, but as in like ever in the US, I don't think I've ever been past it or really heard a lot of hype about it.
It's on TikTok. It's you basically get like a cup full of sauce, and apparently the sauce is like the trick. And you get like brioche French toast that you can dip in the sauce or the chicken.
Sounds delightful.
It
no?
looks delicious. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of Brits that try it aren't actually that much of a fan.
I would also like to say, I think when you go to another country, half of the fun is exploring something that you don't have access to.
100%.
When we used to go to the US, I used to love Wendy's, and now I'm like, it's one on Clapham High Street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wendy's. I've seen Taco Bells, like they're everywhere.
Do you know
I'm
what I
not that
mean?
bothered by it. But
Me either.
before I was like, I want
Smash.
to try it.
Yeah, same.
All because of the old YouTubers just like
Oh my god, they
Yeah.
would all go
sitting there
together.
doing mukbangs.
Yeah, all the
Oh.
time.
100%.
Okay, right, guys, we're going to jump into some dilemmas to help out our fellow girls and gays, right? So, somebody's written in, "Hi LGs, I've been with my partner for a few years now. Things are solid. I trusted them. Everything was all good. But out of nowhere, he's told me that a long time ago, early in our relationship, he messed up. He cheated. However, he said it was a massive, massive wake-up call. It made him realize how much he loves me and how much he wants us to be together forever. But I don't know how to feel about it. I'm not sure whether I can stay happy with him or whether I need to start overthinking it all and whether there's a risk of it happening again."
I think naturally you're going to start overthinking it all anyways. But you need to sit down and ask proper questions, I think. When was it?
Yeah, agreed.
How
Why
did it
was it?
Who was it with?
Who? Like, is it 1 week into you dating, like talking
Yeah.
online? Maybe that's okay. Like,
I mean, from the sounds of it, when you're saying early on, I feel like it might have been like a year or
I'm
so.
saying
year
they've
in.
been
Yeah.
together 5 years. It's giving in the first year.
Yeah. I feel like you say, I feel like you would need some element of closure if you're going to continue. Because it's
Yeah.
like you've opened that chapter, you need to like closure. Like you said, figure out why it happened.
yeah.
Is it someone you're going to be faced with again? Is it someone you both know? But it's not excused if it was a stranger, but like there's so many factors that would hinder the moving
Yeah.
forward process.
Yeah.
If that were either of you now, you're both in relationships.
Oh,
if your
God.
boyfriend said to you now, like in the first
kick off.
year, it wasn't anybody that you knew. It was someone obviously like they knew. Maybe it's like an ex-colleague or something like that, or someone more like. What would you say now?
Poppy just fuming.
I'm getting angry.
Already the thought of it, Poppy's like, I knew it.
I think is again, you never know till you're in it. But the anger that just instilled in me, I think I'm a sack it off girl.
Yeah.
You're gone. You're out the door.
I agree.
The fact that you lied to my face. Oh, I couldn't do it.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't say. I would like be upset with the fact that you think that you could mistreat me that badly.
Yeah.
And not be open enough, or like even just to have the thought about not wanting to be with me
yeah.
solely. And also, like, you're in the honeymoon stage. If
Yeah.
it's then, it's gonna be further on.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if anybody else is like this. I'm the kind of person where, as much as I could be like, right, we've closed that chapter, you've apologized, we're going to move on, I would carry it with me. And I
no.
know that subconsciously
I'd be
I
the
would
same.
then, when we have an argument, I
bring
know
it
that I,
up.
not even that, but I know that I would, no, but
Poppy's
like close to
revealing
that,
her, like,
how she would do it. But like, as in subconsciously, I would be punishing him for it.
Yeah.
So I would
Yeah.
get annoyed at small things. And that was subconsciously,
Yeah.
which isn't fair if we've said we've moved on.
that's the thing. Like, you can say you moved on, but would you ever really forget
Move
it?
on.
yeah.
And it really depends on who they are as a person too. Like,
agree, yeah.
are they a cheeky chap, or are they someone that really did just fuck up?
Also,
Yeah.
it's another thing I would think of, why now has it come to light? Is someone said, if you don't tell her, I will.
Yeah.
Well, if he's like wanting to really, move forward. And like you said, it is a genuine genuine mistake, which I appreciate. Only, you need context to know that. And actually he's like, I want to move forward with her. Maybe they want to get engaged, but he has to do it on like a clean.
I think I would just be
now I'm
most
heartbroken.
upset about the timeline. The fact that like you've just let me carry on living life and you knowing it and me just like all happy lally. Like I'd be so upset that you didn't feel like you could tell me. Poppy's really sad.
I know, now
Poppy,
she's
it's
really
not
switched
actually
on.
happening.
I know, but
You said, imagine this happening.
This is what happens when you throw a bloody empath on a podcast.
yeah. I'm now gutting. What a situation.
Well,
Move swiftly on.
Please update us. So somebody's written in, hi LGs. So my sibling and I used to be super close, but lately it feels like we're living totally different lives. When we hang out, it just feels a bit awkward. We feel like we don't really know each other anymore. Sometimes they make little digs about my life choices or try and assume that I've changed. And honestly, maybe I have, but it sucks because I don't want to lose that relationship. How do I kind of cope with this distance? Do I let it happen or do I force back the closeness?
I think you have to talk.
Yeah.
Like, really just send that to them, not us. Send it to them. Because I think, like, the person that knows you the best in life is your sibling. Like, they're like one of the few people that you can be around day in, day out.
Yeah, they know
like,
your darkness and they know everything fluffy about you.
Raised the same. So I think you just genuinely have to say, like, listen, this upsets me. You know, siblings will get angry at first, but they can make a conscious decision to then be like, maybe I'll put in a bit more effort, or we'll go do an activity that we used to do.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like sometimes sitting down feels really formal, and sometimes like with siblings, you can't do that if you've got more of like if you've already got quite a relaxed relationship and if you're already a bit distant. I think, as you say, make some time to go and actually do something and try and bring it up in a slightly light-hearted way. Like, you know, oh, what do you mean by I've changed? Like, I actually really, or like even just a little like, I really miss hanging out.
Conversation, if not, like, just tell them, let them know, because they probably feel the same.
Yeah.
And like, it's not like a friendship. It's worth investing in your siblings.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
that's what I was going to say. I actually also do think it's worth one of those things where you talk about, shall I force it? To an element, yes. Like, I go out of my way to message my siblings. I will go out of my way to WhatsApp. Like, I think as soon as life starts getting really busy, if I notice I've not WhatsApped, I'm like, oh my God, that's completely my fault. So sometimes I do think the older you get, you realize actually making effort is important.
Yeah.
I think making effort and making time for people is something we've all got a bit lazy with. Like, you know, when we all say, oh, it's good to say no to things and it's good to just have time for yourself. But equally, if somebody's been there for you for years, you should put yourself out there a little bit.
Time to say yes.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like,
I also
make time
think
for them.
Speaking to a parent or another loved one about it and basically expressing how you're feeling, they might be able to give you the guidance. Because let's say another parent or another sibling or another member of family close to you might know you both so well to know how you're clashing heads maybe.
Yeah.
And it might just be that you arrange a dog walk.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be, oh, you call them, FaceTime them every day.
No.
But a nice dog walk every other weekend, locked in, that might be the way you guys roll.
I agree. I think even little things like sometimes just sitting and having a dinner, even if it's in like silence, you've got TV on. I don't know. I just find that even that is something comforting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like having that presence of your family. Okay, well, guys, that was a really wholesome ending. I love that. This was a lovely chat. Please make sure to watch us on YouTube because you can see our incredible outfits and Lola's mug.
Yeah.
Would you like to show everybody your mug?
This is my mug.
Guys, you need to get on YouTube to have a look at Lola's mug. I love that.
It's so cute.
That's
Thanks,
so
it's from
nice.
Oliver Bonus, guys.
I
Best
love
mugs
that.
ever. You
Should
do
we all tell them to
ASMR
like
then?
and subscribe? Everybody, like, subscribe, comment, because we really like yapping. So the more you do that, the more we can yap and we can try and solve all of your life dilemmas, apparently. So thanks for tuning in and we'll see you for the next one.
Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.